The TSK, the Russian company Consonant, has been producing special vehicles designed to operate in the most extreme conditions for many years. TSK is a truck with trapped platforms, which makes it a snow and swamp going vehicle. This means that it has excellent off-road and payload capabilities. The payload capacity, according to the manufacturer, is the best in its class. The vehicle can carry loads of up to 10 tons, while the vehicle's unloaded weight is 14.5 tons. It should be noted that the ground pressure is even lower than that of a person 3 pounds per square inch. Therefore, the TSK can be considered an environmentally friendly vehicle, as it doesn't damage the soil or vegetation when moving. The first model appeared on the market in 2003 and has undergone many changes since then. Today, it is still in great demand in the oil and gas sector, the energy industry, agriculture, and among search and rescue services. JCB FASTRAC 2, the world's fastest tractor, is far from being a race car, of course, but its specs are still impressive. In 2019, the JCB FASTRAC 2 tractor came close to making it into the Guinness Book of World Records, though in the end it hit a snag. After several failed attempts, the tractor accelerated to nearly 153.7 miles per hour. However, according to the rules of the Guinness World Records, it is not the top speed that counts but the average speed of several attempts. Behind the wheel was British driver Guy Martin. The high speed is partly to his credit. The professional driver learns the peculiarities of the engine and the gear shifting, but we have to take into account the modification that the JCB FASTRAC 8000 underwent before it became a racing tractor. The vehicle received a new 7.2-liter engine with an output of 1016 horsepower and a torque of 1840 foot-pounds. The exhaust manifold was also redesigned and the turbocharger was expanded and received an electric supercharger. The original gearbox was substituted with a 6-speed ZFH pattern. Finally, the experts also worked on the aerodynamics. They lightened the chassis, reduced the ground clearance, and changed the shape of the bodywork. The ZAGRO UNIMOG U423. The advantage of this vehicle is that it travels just as well on paved roads as it does on railroad tracks. The German company ZAGRO built this roadway vehicle based on a Mercedes-Benz Unimog truck. Its main purpose is to maneuver on railroad tracks with a pulling force of up to 1,000 tons. A large selection of accessories ensures versatility and enables the vehicle to cope with a wide range of tasks. The vehicle can transport cleaning equipment or accommodate repair or diagnostic equipment. On the road, it speeds up to 90 km per hour, allowing the vehicle to reach the site quickly. The ZAGRO UNIMOG U423 moves even if it's no roads too. The 4-wheel drive and high ground clearance are responsible for the high off-road capability. The Bentley ULTRATANK. Here is another incredible customized car straight from Russia, this time created by the workshop Jaguar Garage from Petersburg. The Bentley Continental GTA luxury coupe has undergone many changes. The interior and bodywork have remained intact and have been preserved as much as possible. On the other hand, a new chassis, a suspension especially designed for the vehicle and handmade shock absorbers were built for the model. The original wheels, of course, were replaced by a set of tracks instead of the factory 550 horsepower engine. This car carries a turbocharged 8-cylinder Toyota 3UZ turbocharged engine. Under the hood, it reaches a top speed of 60 miles per hour. Obviously, a lot of time was needed for such a complex project. The creation of chassis made from scratch alone took half a year. The result is a unique vehicle that combines comfort, extraordinary off-road performance, and high speed. The Manhattan City RIVERBUS. In 2016, the German city of Hamburg launched the HAFENCITY RIVERBUS project. Anyone can take a ride on this amphibious bus that travels both on land and water. The unusual idea was implemented by two professionals. The inspiration for the project came from a bus in Singapore, which one of the developers encountered on a trip. A manned vehicle was chosen as the chassis. The engine is from the same brand with 6 cylinders and an output of 280 horsepower. The interior is the same as that of a conventional bus, but the cabin was significantly modified and received additional controls and radio equipment. Interestingly, the HAFENCITY RIVERBUS is the first project of its kind in Germany and has received much praise in the first 7 months alone. 35,000 passengers rode on the bus. Upgraded fire truck. Sometimes, special vehicles have a very unusual second life. For example, American Dan Rallies shows off his fire truck, which he has transformed into the ultimate party vehicle. The car has soft drink dispensers, built-in ice chest, a kitchen, and widescreen TVs. In other words, everything you need to enjoy a delicious meal and a game of your favorite team with your friends. The traveling sauna. It turns out that the bath is not the craziest thing you can find in a vehicle. The Russian company Beyonder manufactures fences, fireplaces, and above all, saunas to attract the attention of new customers. The specialist undertook an unusual project. They placed a sauna inside an ordinary box. The interior was divided into several zones. The first zone is a lounge with a traditional design trimmed with natural large wood. The second zone contains showers, and the last and most important is sauna. It is carefully insulated to retain heat and finished with leading wood steam. It is supplied by an oven which is fueled from outside the bus. The Kamaz-arctica 8x8. This vehicle is a complex joint project developed by 3 companies, the Russian company Kamaz and 2 Moscow technical institutes. The result is an alluring special vehicle suitable for use in the harsh conditions of the Arctic. There are 2 options to choose from anyways, the oversized and standard. The latter version can be driven on public roads, and of course this vehicle has no problem going off-road. The empty weight of the truck is 25 tons and it can carry up to 15 tons of cargo. The truck is powered by an inline Kamaz engine with an output of 450 horsepower. One of the most interesting features is the special chassis that increases the maneuverability, as well as an autonomous generator which allows operation at temperatures of up to 76 degrees Fahrenheit below zero. The EVOLVO. This is another amphibious vehicle based on an old Volvo 240. The model has been redefined by a single person who created the project as a hobby. The main modifications affected the front of the vehicle. To prevent water from logging in through, the doors were obliterated. Now you have to enter through the windows or through the open roof surface. DNEPR. Our subsequent vehicle is a homemade tracked off-road utility. It's based on the Ukrainian heavy bike, the DNEPR. The frame has been welded from an ordinary metal profile, which gives it a vicious look. The technical characteristics, sadly, have not been disclosed. However, the video allows us to admire the beauteous appearance and the maneuverability of the superbike. Tundra Buggy, today's final wonder, is an all-terrain bus which functions as a hotel on wheels. Today, it's actively used for tourist polar bear viewing in northeastern Manitoba in Canada. The top is similar to the interior of an ordinary bus. There is an open area for taking pictures. The vehicle is based on the chassis of a monster truck, which allows it to get through snow, ice, and small obstacles. The vehicle encompasses a 7.6-liter 260 horsepower turbo diesel engine. For more innovative content, click on the subsequent videos on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe below now. Be rest assured you won't regret you ever did. Thanks for watching.